Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Dr. Roger.
Hi, Dr. Roger.
Oh gosh, today. Oh, let me just put this over here.
Okay.
So I hear you got stomach
Yeah,
problem.
I'm just having really a lot of pain in my stomach.
Well, according to, if you got choledochothiasis, so when you got choledochothiasis, you always have pain. I mean,
Well, when
think
I was
about it,
Googling
cholate.
yeah, I was looking at, stomach pains on WebMD, and that was one of the things that came up.
Okay, so you want to listen to me? Because I'll explain something. You gotta get WebMD.
Okay.
I can do this. So look, choledocholithiasis means you've got a stone in the duct. Doco for duct, litho for stone, chole is your gallbladder. Choledocholithiasis. So you got a blockage in your actual bile duct. A blockage in your bile duct leads to a backup of the bile because the liver keeps making bile and there's nowhere to go, so then it backs upstream and you have pain. See? So the liver always is making this bile, so your bilirubins are going to go up, direct bilirubin, indirect bilirubin, and then the transaminases are going to go up. Those are your liver enzymes, they're going crazy. And then if it really backs up, you're going to get pancreatitis. So if you start getting fever and vomiting, you can't keep anything down, then you're really in trouble. You're not vomiting, are you?
Did I have a little bit.
Just nausea, not really vomiting, just sort of nausea. Maybe retching.
Maybe,
So not actual vomiting.
Not actually.
Yeah, most people just kind of retch like that. But so what you're going to need to do is you're going to have some more tests. That's what you need. So we're going to do some tests here. We're going to do a height scan. Oh, there's no way I could possibly know. Like one department schedules, the other department schedules. I'm going to write the order, and someone will pick it up, but someone will come and get you when they're ready. They always do. And the most important thing is that you use your call button and you call your nurse if you have a question, you got a problem. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's my sister. Hi.
Oh, hey. You have gallbladder problems too?
No, I don't.
No. Sometimes there's a genetic component, so I just thought I'd ask, but we don't always see it. So.
Okay.
All right. Well, I got God, we are so busy. We got like 20 people in the last 4 hours. So
Yeah, we waited a long time.
Yeah, well, that's 20 people in the last 4 hours. I'm not surprised, but all right. They'll call you. They'll come and get you. They'll take you.
Okay.
Oh wait, my bag. Where's my bag? Oh. Yeah, I'm coming. Let's go. You got the belt button, right?
Yep.
Oh. Hey, how was that for you?
Well, playing family member, definitely I got to observe a little bit more than, I might normally. I left that encounter feeling very confused with what was going to take place. I didn't get the sense that she really understood kind of what was wrong. It was just like this whirlwind force coming in, spewing out a whole bunch of things, and then going because you're so busy, so I don't feel like there was a connection that was made.
Did you feel like there was any listening? Or just a lot of talking?
Definitely not. A lot of talking.
Any sense that there was an acknowledgement of her comprehension or incomprehension or the ability to ask a question?
I think she struggled a little bit to ask questions, so that was the frustrating thing for her.
And then we can't forget the sneeze.
Yeah, and that sneeze.
The sneeze.
Sneeze was not cool.
The sneeze was cool.
What about, I felt like I was giving you a lot of education. I thought I was teaching you all about it. Was that effective in any way?
No. I don't think it was effective because it was kind of the medical jargon thrown at me very quickly. And most people, even if they've done their WebMD, they're not going to really understand WebMD. They're not going to understand what you're telling me, and I didn't feel like I could ask a question. I felt like if I asked a question, it would be a stupid question.
No matter what.
No matter what kind of question it was.
So there's no safe space to be vulnerable and feel like, I'm really scared, I don't understand.
Right.
What about you as the patient's sister? I mean, how How much a part of the healthcare team and part of the program did you feel that you received by that visit?
I felt just kind of like a bystander. Just sort of like there was definitely just this frustrating feeling that, who is this guy and what is he going to do to my sister? So,
And no sense of confidence.
yeah, that's really
Seems
my
like development.
So.
Hi,
Hi.
how you doing?
Well, I'm okay.
Hanging in there?
Not so much.
Well, I'm Dr. Roger.
Hi, Dr. Roger.
My name's Jeffrey.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm happy.
Abby, I'm Jeffrey Roger. Are you guys related?
Yeah, this is my sister.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry you have to be here with her. I'm sorry you have to be here.
Yeah.
Well, when did you get here to the room?
Just a few minutes ago, actually. You've all been very quick today.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
How are your symptoms? How are you feeling?
I'm in a lot of pain. My stomach is really, really rock hard, and I'm getting a lot of shooting pains in my stomach.
Did you get any pain medicine yet?
Not yet.
Okay, it's probably because you just arrived on the floor.
Okay.
I'm sure the ER gave you something, but as soon as we get you all tucked in,
Oh, that's right. They did give me something in the ER.
didn't help long enough though?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, as soon as we finish chatting, I'll go to the nurse's station and make sure we get someone in here to help you with that, okay? Good. Well, I wanted to check in and see if you understand much what's going on and how much was communicated about your test results, so I can help you understand.
Not a whole lot. It's been kind of a whirlwind for me. Or maybe I'm not remembering everything that was told to us. A lot's
so much going
happened.
on.
Yeah.
Well, how about if I just go through everything, help you understand?
Okay.
So you got admitted to the hospital for your abdominal pain, and down in the emergency department, they figured out it's because you have a stone in a bile duct. It's blocked. So you'll hear a lot of technical terms in the hospital, and this is called choledocholithiasis, which in English means blocked bile duct from a stone, basically. It could be from other things, but in your situation, it's a stone. So it's not life-threatening. It's
Okay.
not dangerous.
Okay.
It's not cancer. It's just painful.
It is painful.
So we can help with that, though.
Okay. Thank you.
I promise. The most important thing is if you're having pain, let your nurses know because there's orders that are written to give you medicine.
Okay. Thank you.
Let me just show you this real fast. This is a visual diagnosis, sort of some videos that I've put together that'll help you understand this exact anatomy, because I know we use all these words, we use all these things, but when I'm talking about it, I'm thinking about, medical school anatomy 20 years ago, and you're like, I don't know what he's talking about. So if you look here, this is your liver, and this is your gallbladder, there's your common bile duct, here's your pancreas, and the fluid just flows right down there. Nice and easy, the bile comes out. Now there's a little stone in your gallbladder. So at some point in time, like now, your gallbladder contracts, a little stone's gonna get squirted out there, and it gets stuck. So that's what's happened to you right there. And now, the goal is how do we get that out before you get really sick?
That was really helpful.
Does that help?
That really helped me understand exactly what was
Yeah.
going on.
Did you
Thank
get it
you.
too?
Yeah.
Good. Well, so what happens when this is blocked is all the things upstream have nowhere to go. So you see in your blood elevated bilirubins, elevated liver enzymes, and the pancreas, since it's blocked too, you'll see pancreatitis come from elevated pancreatic enzymes. So our goal here is to get this open. Sometimes you just have an endoscopy. Have you heard of that before? Where the GI doctor puts a small tube in there, and they can take a wire and they can push the stone through. Sometimes you have to have other procedures. What we need to do for you first is to come up with a definitive location and diagnosis. And so we're going to do one more test for you.
Okay.
It's kind of a fancy test. It has a weird name. It's called a HIDA scan. HIDA, HIDA. And those are just initials for some long chemical that I can't pronounce myself, so we just call it a HIDA scan. So that's the next step for you. So
Okay.
number one, pain control. Number two, final diagnosis. And then I suspect a GI doctor will come to see you, or me, and schedule an endoscopy before you leave.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Listen, I know there's tons of stuff, and you come into a hospital, you're dealing with medical people, lots of degrees, lots of fancy stuff, and so all this stuff gets thrown at you, this, that, the other thing, and you're like spinning like a whirlwind. Help me understand how I can help you. What's the one question, the two questions that I could answer for you now, so you could feel like, okay, I get it, and I'm moving in the right direction?
Well, I haven't eaten in a couple of days. Is it okay if I have my keto shake?
Let me help with that, okay?
Okay.
So every time you eat, your gallbladder is like, hey, what's up? I gotta contract, squeeze out some bile. You're squeezing against a blocked duct, so it's gonna be hurting you.
Okay.
So probably better if you just have maybe an ice chip or something, just to
Okay.
kind of wet your whistle. We have the little glycerin sponges to try to keep you more comfortable, because I know your mouth's getting dry.
Yeah.
So the keto, do you have like a prescription with the keto shakes? You're supposed to do them in a certain amount of time or something like
Yeah.
that? I'm sorry, I don't think right now is a good time to do it, simply because it's going to make you sicker, make
Okay.
you feel worse. So if you can hang on until we get definitive diagnosis, probably next 24 hours
Okay.
on the keto thing, I think you'll be better. I
Okay.
think you'll feel better, and I think we'll get you out of here faster.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds good.
Great.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Aw,
Thank you so much.
Oh, you
Yeah.
kidding? It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
It's nice to know you.
Thanks.
Listen, I'm available by pager. I have other people that I'm gonna go and see, but the nurses can reach me effortlessly. I've always got it right here. So all you gotta do, if you have any questions, something doesn't become clear, if anything you went through is like, what was he talking about? Just reach out, okay?
Okay.
Awesome.
Great.
Great to know you guys.
Thank you.
We'll get you feeling better. I promise.
Thank you.
I'll keep you
All right,
safe.
thank you. Bye.
Nice to see you. Bye-bye.